Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest, and here we are in World 2, Crocodile Cauldron, and it is a lava-themed world, which is actually pretty unique, I guess, for a platforming game, because it's pretty typical for platforming games to have the lava-themed world at the very end, but this one puts it at the very beginning, and I don't think I can think of any other game that does that. Well, any other platforming game, anyway. I can think of plenty of adventure games that do that, like Zelda, for instance. The fire area is always like the second area in the game. But anyway, yes, this is the first level, Hothead Hop. It's pretty easy. It just involves a lot of these alligators in the lava here that you jump on. And the brown ones will send you up high, like this, so they'll kind of spring you up high. And the green ones, you just kind of jump on them yourself, they don't really spring you up. And we're seeing a few new enemies here. This is what we see. We're gonna start seeing a lot more of the menacing enemies in the game, like these clamp-ons. That's what those are actually called. They're not called claptraps like they are in Donkey Kong Country 1. That's kind of their more popular name, it's claptrap. But in this game they should call it clamp-on. Those guys there, those are called I know what they're called, but I can't think of it right now. Clobbers, yeah, clobbers, that's what those guys in the barrels are called. And this is collect the stars. This one can be kind of difficult, actually, just because you have to land back on the platform. It's kind of... it can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's really not that bad. So there we go, the first bonus area of this level. So yeah, and here is another new animal buddy. This is Squitter the Spider, and what he does is if you hit Y, you can shoot projectile webs, and if you hit the A button, you can make web platforms. You hit it once to shoot them out, then you hit the A button again to stop the web and create a platform. So that's pretty nice. You can aim it holding down or up with the D-pad like this. You can also do that with your projectiles as well. Squitter can be kind of awkward to use, though, because you have to hit A to use the web platforms, and the web platforms are something you're going to be using a lot more often than the other special abilities that the other animal buddies have. Because, you know, like, all the special abilities are mapped to the A button, which is, like, above the B, like, it's on the right side of the controller, so it's kind of awkward to press it. And, usually with this game, I like to hold down the run button as I go, and it does make playing with Squitter a lot easier to hold down the run button, but it makes it harder for you to shoot out your web platform. So I typically just run. I don't really I just move. I don't really hold down the Y button with the Squitter, so that can be kind of awkward to use him sometimes. He's a lot easier to use when you're playing on an emulator. My first LP of this game was actually on an emulator, and that was a lot easier because I played on my keyboard, and you just hold down 3 buttons at once, and it was just really easy to hold down the run button and use your web platforms at the same time as Squitter. But now that I'm playing on a legit, well, not really a legit Super Nintendo, playing on the Virtual Console, but, you know, playing with the legit controller, it's kind of awkward now. So we already have our first couple bonus areas out of the way. We're just about done. I always wonder, actually, I always take the barrel path, but I always kind of wonder what's down here. I guess just banana coins. But yeah, as you can see here with the web platforms, you can pretty much abuse these and just skip over levels if you want. There's later levels in this game where you have Squitter throughout the entire level, and he can really break the level with that, just going over it with the web platforms. Now, to explain the web platforms more, they only last for a certain amount of time, so they don't last forever, and you can only have so many on the screen at once, I think. I don't know how many, but I'm pretty sure, well, maybe not. I think you can have infinite on the screen as many as you want, but yeah, they don't last forever, so that's really all I want to say about that. That's really all there's to say about Squitter. He's pretty fun. I'm not too opposed to him. And he does return in the third game, which I was very happy about. And there you go. Pretty easy first level of the second world. And we shall move on to the next level. which is Cannon's Klaim. So this will be our first mine-themed level, and all the mine-themed levels are all vertical levels. So yay, these are always fun. I like the music in these, and I always just like the gameplay in these. These are probably my favorite types of levels, actually, just because I like their gameplay and I like the music, and I just like everything about them. Over here, I think you'd need Dixie to get this one. I don't know. I think Diddy can maybe reach that with a roll jump, but it's a little bit far. I just prefer to go for that as Dixie. And here, this is something that's easy to forget. The DK coin is actually in the bonus area. This is the only instance in this game where the DK coin actually appears in a bonus area, so that one can be very easy to miss. Because you just wouldn't think to check a bonus area for DK coin. It's not really, there's no indication that it's there either. There's no banana marking it. There's really nothing marking it, I don't think. So yeah, that's one of the harder ones to find when you really think about it. I mean, I know where it is all the time, but it's just like if you're playing for the first time, I can see that being the last one you find if you're playing this game for the first time and trying to 100% it. So this level, the main gimmick of it is just these barrels that shoot up, and you just go from barrel to barrel. And I think over here there might be something. See, like, again, with this being a vertical level, it's really a good idea to check everywhere, and that's what Dixie's really good for with their helicopter spin, is being able to kind of check out places. Like, I think there's a bonus. There might be a bonus here. I'm actually kind of, I'm thinking I'm getting this level mixed up with the other mine level that's in this world. There's two mine levels in this world, and they're very similar. They're very similar to each other. It's just the way they play out, because they both involve barrel blasting your way up. But this one's a lot easier, just because you're shooting straight up. The other one has a rotating barrel, so we'll see that a little bit later. But I think, man, I really am forgetting the level, huh? Maybe, yeah, I think I'm getting this one mixed up with the other one, just where the bonus areas are. I think the bonus areas in this one are a lot more straightforward. The one later on has a bit trickier to find bonuses. Yeah, this is an easy one to move through. As long as you keep holding right, you will avoid all the zingers, even the ones that are moving up and down, so don't worry about that. Those enemies are just called crows. They can be pretty annoying because they just kind of wait at you, and it's kind of difficult to tell when they're going to actually, like, fly out. So, you can use them to get to that bonus area. You can also get to that one with a team-up throw. There's multiple ways to get to that. This one kind of trips me up, too, because there's a certain point where, like, the barrels are, like, a couple barrels are really close together. Right there. That barrel right there is really close to a previous one. I don't know. I don't really know if you know what I'm talking about there, but whatever. Still pathetically easy. Yeah, these guys, like, if there's one enemy that always catches me off guard, it's those guys, because I just never know when they're going to fly out to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's always timed, but they might just go after you when you get close enough. It's really weird how they work. So, yeah. So again, you can see right here, just as long as you keep moving to the right, and don't hesitate, you should be able to get past all this. Use a Diddy barrel here. You can see those barrels with the Diddy heads and the Dixie heads, and the first bonus area was actually based off of that mechanic, where only Diddy can go into the Diddy barrels, and only Dixie can go into the Dixie ones. Now you can see there's a banana kind of off to the air in the right. Oh shit, I didn't realize he was going to shoot anything there. There's a cannon guy shooting barrels out. There are numerous ways to actually get to this bonus area. You can get to it from the top, from the side. You can actually get to that from the bottom as well. From like underneath, you can use a team-up throw to get to that bonus area. I almost forgot about that. Again, I'm getting this level mixed up with the other mine level in this world. Because I thought that was in the second one, but I guess not. So we should be good on bonuses. I'm pretty sure we're just about at the end of the level. And these guys are still coming out. I won't be surprised if I get killed by one of them. I think you have to use one to get the target here too. You have to bounce off of him to get a good enough height to hit that. And we still haven't cleared a level with Dixie yet. I just noticed that. Diddy cleared every level in the first world, and he's cleared every one here so far. And I remember in my first LP, it was the other way around. It was always Dixie clearing levels and Diddy was getting shafted. So, there you go. So here's another water level, and as you can see, the water is bright red. So if you try to jump in it, it will hurt you, so don't bother trying to jump in that. It is not red Kool-Aid, trust me. Now, this is Clapper, and if you jump on him, he'll spit in the water, and it will cool it all down. For a short amount of time, it'll eventually start going red again. It will go red gradually, so you'll be able to tell when it actually starts going red. And it doesn't actually hurt you until it's like fully bright red, so don't worry. Like once it's like so red that you can barely see your character underwater, that's when it starts to hurt you. This one I have trouble finding some of the bonuses, especially near the end. I think, well, the DK coins I really have trouble finding. Well, I always forget it. I know where it is, but I typically forget where the DK coin is. Now here, we have an invincibility barrel. It's not worth it. In fact, I'm wasting too much time trying to get it. Because by the time your invincibility runs out, like, the water will still be safe to swim in, and you can't really use it. So, not very well executed invincibility barrel. You would think that you would use it to get to a bonus area or the DK coin or something, but it has zero use at all. And I don't think I think On Guard is in this level. Like, this is probably the water level that I know the least. I think On Guard is in this level, but I can never find him. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe he is in the level. But, oh well, whatever. A lot of lockjaws here, so look out for that. And yeah, see, he is in the level. This is obviously there's a sign there, but I can never find him. He's not useful at all. You can't use him really for anything. Maybe some secret passageways where you get bananas and coins and junk like that. But oh no, I think you get him here actually, don't you? Yeah, you do get him here. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I feel like you can find On Guard in the level. Maybe I don't know. Like, I've played this game so many times, you'd think I would know that by now, but I don't know. There's still some little secrets that I don't know about. So this is pretty easy to destroy them all. And not a maze actually. Like I was saying in the last episode when we did Lockjaw's Locker that all the bonus areas are mazes. Well, that one wasn't. It was just like a destroy them all. Okay, here you're just gonna roll through those guys. The level really doesn't get much harder after the checkpoint. Like typically with these games in general, the levels get significantly harder when you pass the checkpoint. But this level, it just kind of stays the same. But then again, all water levels are kind of like that. Okay, down there, it's just banana coins. If you keep going down, I think you die. Jeez, here, oh shit, this is... Oh, get up there! Oh man, oh, I did lose Diddy, never mind. See, this is where the DK coin is, and I always forget about this. You could kind of tell that I was forgetting about it there, too. Like, I was prepared for it, but I was still forgetting exactly where it was. It's hard to find where that invincibility is. And yay, Dixie finally passes the level. Good for her. Okay, so that should do it for this episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2. Next time we'll show off a couple other map friends like Funky Kong and that weird crocodile looking thing at the middle of the screen there. I'll show off both of those next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching. This is Michael217, and I will see you on the flip side.